Have you ever had one of those days where you feel like you've been busy all day, but somehow, you got absolutely nothing done? You're checking things off, answering emails, juggling tasks, and yet, by the end of the day, it feels like nothing meaningful actually moved forward. I've been there too. And today, I want to share something that might just flip your entire idea of productivity on its head. Because the truth is, there's a shocking secret that nobody really talks about when it comes to being productive. It's not a new app. It's not waking up at 5 a.m. It's not even about hustle culture. It's much simpler, and a whole lot more powerful. So let's get into it. The real game changer? Doing less, but doing it with full presence. I know. Sounds way too simple, right? But let me ask you this. When was the last time you sat down to do just one thing and gave it your full attention, no distractions, no second screen, no checking your phone every few minutes? We're so used to multitasking that we've forgotten how to focus. And here's the kicker. Multitasking isn't actually productive. In fact, it's draining. It splits your focus, scatters your energy, and leaves you mentally exhausted without any real results to show for it. Instead, what if you picked just 3 important tasks for the day, things that truly matter, and committed to doing each one with full attention? Not 20 tabs open. Not bouncing between meetings and Slack messages. Just one task at a time. You'd be amazed how much you can accomplish when your mind isn't constantly switching gears. And here's another part of this secret: giving yourself permission to pause. We live in a culture that glorifies being busy. But being busy doesn't always mean being effective. Sometimes, stepping away for a short walk, 5 minutes of breathing, or just staring out the window can be the reset your brain needs. When we honor those pauses, we come back sharper, clearer, and ready to create instead of just react. Let's also talk about mornings. Those first moments of the day are gold. If the first thing you do is grab your phone and dive into other people's priorities, emails, social media, news, you're starting your day on defense. But if you take just 15 minutes to center yourself, whether that's journaling, stretching, or just sipping your coffee quietly, you create space. That space helps you choose your direction, instead of being pulled in 100 different ones. Now, I get it, life is hectic. Between work, family, responsibilities, and a never-ending to-do list, slowing down might feel like the last thing you have time for. But that's exactly why this works. Because when you stop trying to do everything, you finally create room to do what actually matters. And here's the beautiful part. When you start to simplify, when you focus deeply instead of spreading yourself thin, you begin to feel less overwhelmed and more in control. You stop chasing productivity for its own sake and start building something meaningful. One focused moment at a time. So, if today feels like a blur of busyness, take a deep breath. Step back. Ask yourself, what's the one thing I can give my full attention to right now? Then do it, slowly, calmly, fully. That, my friend, is the secret sauce. If any of this hit home, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What's one thing you're going to simplify or give your full presence to today? Let's start a conversation. And if this video helped you see productivity in a new light, give it a like and subscribe for more content that supports a calmer, more purposeful life. Because the truth is, you don't need to do more to be more. You just need to do what matters, with intention. Take care, stay focused, and remember, sometimes, slowing down is the fastest way to move forward.